What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies Podcast. I'm Mr. Cincinnati, your former Coastal Empire Wrestling Coastal Chaos champion, and I'm joined by the podcast dad himself, Chiefs. How are we doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm good. Wish you wouldn't have said that, but I'm good. We're going to run through this real quick. Follow us on all the social medias, X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and please subscribe on the YouTube channel. We are 500 at the moment.
501.
And, 501. We want to keep going. Also, please support the Main Event Network. Give them a follow. Quick shout out there. We are just chock-loaded full of guests. Gorilla Press as well. Give them a shout. But hey, we're very guest loaded. We want to kind of get right into it. So let's, without further ado, Mr. Cincinnati, Hugo. Good morning.
He's saying happy 500 to us. So
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm celebrating. Anyway, yes, Podcast Dad is correct. We do have a very, very packed show tonight. We are going to be breaking down Scenic City Invitational. We have both the Action Future Showcase winner, Tommy Davis, as well as 2025 SCI champion Jamesen Shook waiting in the wings to talk to us, as well as our friend Dominic Stuckey. But first, we want to hear from one of the many men behind the Scenic City Invitational Tournament. He is the CEO of Action Wrestling, our friend Matt Griffin. Matt, what's going on, man?
Hey, it's that important that I talk to you guys and join you today, that I'm talking to you as I am taking my son to an Atlanta Braves game. And so that's what's going on right now. I hope the audio is decent-ish. And I'm still fired up. I'm still on an adrenaline high from last weekend and all the events that we had at TWE Arena. SCI is my favorite weekend of the year. Not my favorite wrestling weekend, like my favorite. It's been a destination weekend since 2015 for me. I haven't missed any SCI event, and I have no plans to ever. So it's awesome that we got to talk and hang out and have you down. And second year in a row, I can't wait to see you guys again for year 3 next year.
Oh yeah, for sure. You're on mute, Mr. Cincinnati. Let's act professional.
Okay, fuck you. Whatever. It is always great to see you and catch up with you. And there's a lot of love that goes into these shows every year. This was just an exceptional crop of talent that we experienced and got to see firsthand this weekend. I know you're kind of short for time, but just take us through some of what your favorite highlights of the weekend were.
Well, if somebody's going back to watch the event on IWTV, SCI Night 1, SCI Night 2, and the Action Future Showcase are all uploaded. With our partners and friends, TWE, Total Wrestling Entertainment, they always have been bringing you the night before. And they did a Red Bank Roulette show on Thursday. They started the weekend off hot. That was a really fun show, and I was on it as well. I got to be in an 8-person tag team match with some of the participants from the show itself and from the SCI tournament itself, and that was a really fun start to the weekend. So, programming note, that will be on IWTV and is worth watching. The highlights for me are seeing everybody. We get to have great wrestling shows, and instead of trying to stretch drama over a 2.5-hour wrestling show, you're stretching drama over multiple shows and multiple nights, and you can play with the things and themes throughout multiple shows. Like, for example, Tommy Davis, he won futures, and he had his celebration cut short because we wanted to go ahead and do something to set up an Action Championship match on night 2. We had so many good things going on. There were guesses all over the place as to who the finalists would be, who the winner might be, which is rewarding because, I consider SCI Weekend to be kind of like a booking mystery. I want to shroud everything and nobody have a real clue who's going to win and what's going to happen. So, it's a lot of stress. It's a lot of work. Every year after Futures, the big challenge is trying to get out of the building so that Scott and I can grab 20 or 30 minutes talk over the show, get something to eat, and make sure night 2 is going to go well. And the problem is I just don't have enough time to talk to everybody. But Friday night, being able to hang out, like with you guys, for example, that was a particular highlight because as a promoter, we got to do setup, we got to do teardown. We're not always available to do that. So the fact that we were able to go out, just have a couple drinks and hang out was great.
Yeah, no, we greatly appreciate it for sure. And again, we'll keep you quick, but minus the 2 winners, the big winners of this weekend that we'll have on a little bit later, who would you say is the biggest surprise or biggest, standout from this weekend?
Well, it's not a surprise, but he was an incredible standout. I think I could guess, looking at the field, that one of the ringers and one of the top performers was Colby Carino. I don't think that's a surprise, but he was definitely a top performer. I feel very strongly the MVP of the entire weekend was Casey Owens. Casey Owens main evented on Thursday, challenging Manders for the WXW World Unified Championship. He wrestled 3 times on the SCI shows, and he was runner-up to Jamesen Shook. He was our MVP, I think, for sure. Again, he's an incredibly capable wrestler. I'm not surprised, but I am glad that we had faith in him and he rose to the occasion. I really felt very strongly that he would, and he did.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you mentioned Casey because yes, that was a hell of a showing. All 3 days, right? He did an amazing job. Yeah, that would have been my standout as well. So, Mr. Cincinnati, who would you have said?
And Mad Dog Connolly was incredible, but Mad Dog Connolly, anyone who's been paying attention to indie wrestling within the last year and a half has known what he's done. And it was on the very first Action Dean show. He got himself into a rocket ship and hasn't come down to earth yet.
Yeah.
So
for sure. I would say for me, OXP was another standout. For somebody that's only had 4 or 5 matches, I think at that point did not look like it whatsoever. I mean, just a very crisp style, knows has that ring awareness inside and out. Certainly somebody that we are looking forward to having on the show soon as well.
OXP did great, winning the Futures Gauntlet. And he was there. I did not get to see it, but he did have a match Thursday as well. That'll be on the TWE Red Bank Roulette night before show.
Awesome.
I heard good things. I got the chance to talk to him in the locker room on Thursday night. Really like him. It's one of those situations where I really hope he will already. We're still figuring it out.
Gotcha, Matt. Not sure if you can hear us. You kind of froze up there, just a tad there. I don't know if you can hear me on your end. Kind of broke up there a little bit. But at this point we know that you've got the Braves game coming up. Podcast Dad is not a fan of who you're going to see play tonight, but you know what, that is okay. We just wanted to have you on for a few minutes. It's always great to catch up with you and see you in person. So hopefully there's one more trip in the cards for us this year for an action show. But thank you again, another just successful, amazing weekend, and the time you're getting to enjoy this evening with the family, you've absolutely earned it, my friend.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was important that I come say hello to you guys, and hey, everybody who watched SCI Weekend, thank you so much. It's up on IWTV, night 1, night 2 on the SCI channel on IWTV. The Action Futures is on the Action channel. And offline later, we can go ahead. I'll give you all the dates that I have, and hopefully we can go ahead and get you guys down here as well. That'd be awesome. We'd love to have you.
Sounds great. We absolutely cannot wait to do that. And always good to talk to you and enjoy the game tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take it easy, man. Thank you again to Action Wrestling CEO Matt Griffin. Again, just another incredible weekend. And we are going to be sitting down with our Action Future Showcase winner, Tommy Davis, as well as SCI 2025 winner, Jamesen Shook, here in a little bit. But before we introduce them, our next guest is somebody that we've been keeping tabs on since we first crossed paths at Lariato Pro Wrestling last March, I want to say. So he's known in Lariato, Platinum Championship Wrestling, Kraken Pro Wrestling, and he's been growing his presence in 2025, grinding all summer, and he's not slowing down. So without further ado, let's welcome back Dominic Stuckey to the show. Dom, what's going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to be back. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been on with you guys. Last time all we did was talk about how bad Bryce Cannon was. So I was like, you know what? I got to come back.
Coming in hot.
Another good time.
Coming in hot. Okay. All right. Well, for those listening that may have not be super familiar with you, who are you inside and outside the ring? Who is Dominic Stuckey?
Well, luckily, I only got to answer one question there because I'm the same person inside and out. I mean, I'm passionate about what I do, particularly about wrestling. I mean, being a professional wrestler has been like the greatest thing that I've ever done. It's allowed me to travel to so many places, allowed me to meet so many people, things that, when you're wrestling in somebody's backyard, you just think never possible. And then I've been allowed to do it through wrestling. I was actually up you guys' way about a month ago. I didn't go fully on into Ohio. I was in Pennsylvania, but I'm going to be coming to Ohio soon, sometime at the end of this year. Hopefully I don't freeze to death.
Oh, you'll be fine.
I'm from Florida.
So you'll be fine. Oh man, yeah. You're probably
Godspeed.
It's only like 82 here today, so you'd probably be cold.
Oh yeah, you need a light jacket for 82.
Well, you kind of alluded to it already. It's been a busy summer. I mean, we've seen you at Kraken, PCW. Looks like there's some questions about your current employment status with Platinum Championship Wrestling. But before we get into that, what's been your favorite match or your favorite moment so far in this summer in 2025?
So far this summer, I got to meet the Hardys. Which meeting the Hardys was awesome because I've met Matt multiple times since I've been like a little kid. But it was my first time meeting Jeff, and that was awesome. And speaking of tag team wrestling, I got to win tag team championships with my trainer's nephew. We didn't get to talk about Iceberg a lot. I'll let Bryce tell you more about Iceberg, but myself and his nephew, we won tag team titles. So I think those two moments are up there for me. Third best probably be getting punched Naja in the face.
Can't argue with that. No,
I can't. We haven't had him on a while. Probably
no, it's been a minute.
So let's sorry, I'm having a moment. Eric listed a bunch of promotions that you've been a part of this year alone. Is there anything upcoming, new promotions that you're looking at, new promotions that you have debuting here in the next couple of months? What are we looking forward to here on the back end of 2025 now?
Well, hopefully bigger and better, finish the game strong, if you will. We just had Matt on the show, so let's try and get in there with action.
Yeah.
I tried to be on the SCI trios a long time ago. But Matt and I actually worked close together at Blood and Honey, doing a couple death matches. So we have a good little rapport going on. Maybe you might see me in action and Tyrone on a couple Fridays. As for other promotions, I'm just trying to. I've been in the Southeast for so long. I'm trying to expand north and west, and wherever that takes me, that's where it takes me. But I'm excited to get out and just. Not just see the rest of the country, but see all the wrestlers that it has to offer. All the best ones and maybe even some of the worst ones.
Nah, I dig that.
You've wrestled
take this. Yeah, so take this time, again, you want to expand. What is it that, you feel that you are bringing to these newer promotions? What is it that you want them to hear right now for anybody that's watching that may want Dom Stuckey on the card?
First and foremost, I think everybody tries to sell themselves too hard or sell themselves short because they think that they're going to this new pond and there's all these fish that are about to eat them alive. I'm not worried about going to any new pond and having to deal with any fish. When you're a shark, you're a shark. And what the other fish do is what the other fish do. I cut promos. I wrestle great matches. I make connections with the fans, whether I'm a heel or I'm a face. I'm a memorable guy. Whether I'm your favorite guy or your least favorite guy, I could be the most hated or I can be the most loved. Kind of like a cult of personality, but another wrestler already has claims on that. I like the idea of a good challenge. And I see, too, with Hunter James coming up, I can go down to Coastal, make a couple phone calls, and maybe even get to wrestle the Coastal Heavyweight Champion sometime soon. That'd be cool.
I like that.
Just stay away from Hakeem. Hakeem has a special heart, or a special place in our heart. Not you. Shut up. I know. I'm sorry.
He's just mad because he lost his title to me.
So, quite down. Walk us through kind of how you developed your persona. I know you said you're you in and out of the ring, but what's inspired the vibe, the gear, the presence?
Well, the gear was inspired by being broke. Just let it start right there. The vibe, I think people that know me for a while will just be like, yeah, that's always who Dom has been. It's just that people didn't always call me Dom. Some people call me by my first name. Some people call me by my last name. Some people call me nicknames we won't say. But I got a lot of mother stuckers. So,
that's a shirt.
Hey, just wait. I gotta get with my guy. But yeah, I've always been the same person, so the personality wasn't hard to come by. It's just being able to translate that outside of a room of 20 people and into a building with 200, 400, then hopefully people numbering in the thousands. All that has been the growth. And I gotta be honest. Some of the nicknames I heard other people say, I was like, you know what, that fits me. So like the Hitmaker was it was something that Dusty Rhodes said. I was like, you know what? I make hits. Sure, I can't play guitar or sing or anything, but I make hits. So
yeah.
A little bit of rock and roll for sure.
There we go.
Love it.
R.I.P. Ozzy.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh man, that's big news today.
Yeah.
Crazy news out of nowhere.
Yeah.
No, seriously. Dom, as we kind of wrap up here, tell everybody what's next, what's on the horizon, what do you have coming up? Where can everybody find you on social media?
Well, on my social media, I wish I would have tagged it. I'm very bad with it. But on my social media is They Call Me Dom. That's YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook page is Dominic Stuckey. And on all those platforms, you'll see where I just launched my pro wrestling tees store. I try to keep my shirts as cheap as possible. So if I keep them cheap, that means you need to buy them and support. Like you said, you want to support. And that's talking to all my family, all my friends, all my fans. Got Platinum Friday. I have a lot of shows upcoming that I'm excited to be with. You already named a couple of shows that I was able to work with in the past, such as Lariato. Still get to be with Kraken. There's a lot of big things happening in the Georgia wrestling scene that I'm blessed to be a part of. So I just have the whole world in my hands. And right now I'm just dribbling with it, waiting to take my shot.
Love it. That is that's a perfect way to end. To sum it up there.
Let us know when you make your way up to Ohio, and we will come see you for sure.
I will let you know, maybe 2 weeks before.
Yeah,
please do. Yeah, we'd love to come.
See the GoFundMe page for a trip. Just know that's what it's for.
We'll come get you. Yeah. Eric loves driving.
Maybe somebody does.
Well, Dom, it's good to see you, and let's not make it a year before we see you again. Yeah. So, best of luck with the rest of 2025, and come back anytime, man.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys very much. I appreciate you guys and your show. Go Dolphins!
Oh no,
Hooday, and
go Birds!
Thanks, Dom. Take it easy, man.
See ya.
Thank you again to Dominic Stuckey and CEO of Action Wrestling, Matt Griffin, for joining us. And thank you to everybody that is watching tonight. Quick reset before we introduce our final two guests of the evening. As always, you can find us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod. But most importantly, do us a favor, subscribe to that YouTube channel. If you were not here yesterday, we have finally hit 500 YouTube subscribers. So thank you to everybody that rides with the Wrestling Junkies Podcast. We have only just begun. The road to 1,000 begins now. So, Podcast Dad, tell our friends out there what they should do.
Please subscribe. Tell anybody that you know if you like what we're doing here. And figure out a song.
Yeah. My personal vote is for Benson Boone, but he's not going to do it. Fernando,
he shaved his mustache.
Tonight,
Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's disappointing.
It's not good. It's not good.
But this is good. Good to see you. He's been MIA. It's nice to see him in the chats again.
It is. All right. We are not done yet.
No, we are not done yet. We are not done. It is time to bring on not one, but two champions from this past weekend. First up, this man went from standout prospect to proven contender, winning the Action 2025 Future Showcase. Tommy Davis, and joining him is somebody who survived one of the most brutal SCI finals that we've ever witnessed, emerging bloody, battered, and victorious, your 2025 SCI tournament winner and new number one contender to the TWE Heavyweight Championship, Jamesen Shook. Let's welcome them both. Tommy, Jamesen, first of all, congratulations to both of you guys. Seriously, this was a hell of a weekend. Tommy, I'm going to start with you. How are you feeling, man?
I'm still riding the wave of like I don't know. It's hard to feel. It's hard to explain. I'm still riding that high of over the weekend, because it's still hard. It's still to me hard to process.
Sure. I can only imagine really like it's, you go from Future Showcase and then that earns you a title opportunity later in the weekend. I mean, emotions are riding high and there's just something special about that TWE arena that once you're in there and you have a monumental moment like you did, I can imagine it's going to leave shivers for a while.
Absolutely.
Jamesen, how are we feeling?
It's all right here. That's where it is. That's where this is what I'm feeling. I still have my cut, I think. Where Mad Dog popped me right there. It's deep.
Yeah, that was oh man.
David's already demanding money for a new canvas, so I can't really Come on, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's you got to be walking on air, man. I mean, you went wire to wire Action Future Showcase winner last year. Here you are at the top of the mountain this year.
I mean, it's nice. It feels really good. First person to ever go back to back like that. And now, I mean, I'd like to feel great about it, but I just got to keep looking forward because I have way too much on my plate through this weekend.
It doesn't slow down.
No, I don't think it's slowed down. There's matches being announced for October that I'm in. Nothing is slowing down for me. I'm just moving 100 miles an hour.
So
you're making it look easy, though.
Well, and so let's kind of ease back for a second here. Have you had a chance to kind of let it all sink in yet? Or again, is it still just kind of go, go, go? Or are you like, well, shit, I just won this entire tournament. Like, has that happened yet?
No. It set in a little bit literally Saturday night when I was in the middle of the ring. But then it all was like, all right, I can't stop bleeding. And then it was Sunday. Wow, my head really hurts. And then it was yesterday. I slept most of the day because I needed it. And then today I just, I mean, it'll set in eventually. It's kind of starting to set in a little bit, but it's crazy. It's a crazy, what a ride, it's crazy.
Facts. Tommy, I don't know if you can hear us. If you can, just give us a shout here. But we just want to ask you, when your name was announced for the showcase, was there excitement from the announcement itself, or was there that instant pressure to deliver, knowing kind of the legacy of this tournament?
Jameson's cut scared him away.
Tommy,
just had to show your cut, didn't you?
Tommy, no. He's seen worse. Come on, Tommy.
All right, well, we'll flip back to Jamesen real quick.
Yeah, we'll give him a second. Yeah.
So, Gary J, Cruel, Mad Dog, Casey, Hunter. Those are the 5 names that you went through to get to where you are. Who was the toughest?
There we go.
The toughest?
Yes.
The media center chairs. Those were the toughest.
That was crazy, by the way.
The chain from Mad Dog, that was pretty tough. Gary's left hand, that was a pretty tough one. But I mean, in different ways, all 5 of them were tough. Casey's, I mean, I totally agree. He's the MVP of the tournament. Just one of the smartest wrestlers. Hunter Drake, what an asshole. Connolly is Connolly. You know, big chain guy. Cruel monster. Gary J. Stiff. Robo Ginger. But out of all of them, probably Cruel. I mean, almost died twice. So could have been the end of it.
That was a true David and Goliath moment there. Tommy, we're gonna flip it back to you here. So I mean, we've heard no shortage of good things about you, whether it's from Action, SCI, TWE, St. Louis Anarchy. You've been described as one of the most well-rounded rising stars. What part of your game are you most proud of right now?
I would say the thing that makes me most proud of is probably like I'm able to bring it to people. Like most of the time where I'm short in stature, but I feel like I still bring a toughness or some sort of violence to the ring where it doesn't matter who I stand against. I'm bring the same energy or try to give back the same energy, if not more. But like something that I'm most proud of. And
how did it feel? You know, hey, I just won the Future Showcase. Man, I'm on cloud 9, and then you go, hey, you're gonna wrestle Tim Bosby the next night for the Action World Champion. Like, what was going through your head? And then, like, you were that close to picking up that win.
Yeah.
How did the weekend as a whole kind of shape up for you, and then it's like blow your expectations out the water?
Well, like, it's hard to explain, but I'll try to best that I can. Getting the opportunity to wrestle Tim Bosby for the Action World Championship at night 2 at SCI is like still something I'm processing, along with just winning the Futures tournament in general. But being able to say that I was just close from beating Tim Bosby and pulling the upset for all odds stacked against me, wrestling 2 times and wrestling 2 times already in one show, and then have to wrestle again in a bigger matchup for a world championship just a couple hours later. I feel like a lot of odds were stacked against me in that situation, and maybe I had all I can stand at that point. That's what I lost. But to me, it's such a great weekend. It went from leaving St. Louis Wednesday night after I got off work, drove the 7 hours to Tennessee, stayed at the Best Western, I believe it's called, and then for TWE's Red Bank Roulette, and then being SCI night 1, being able to watch Gary and Jamesen and a couple other friends, tournament, and then night Saturday, it's super long day from AM for the Bacabella seminar, which more seminars, Jamesen knows. And then
have either of you applied to Waffle House yet, or?
Oh, Jamesen took it out.
Twice.
Oh god.
Being able to the Bacabella seminar and then just for 2 hours and then having to get ready for the Futures is definitely a very, very busy day, but definitely would not change it for the world. It was such an amazing experience just to be down there for 3 to 4 days and being able to hang out with everybody and see everybody.
Absolutely. This question is for both of you guys. Jamesen, we'll start with you. SCI Weekend brings together wrestlers, fans, promotions from all over the Southeast, all over the country. I mean, we've had people, that have traveled very long and far to come to this. What is it about the TWE arena? What is it about the Scenic City? What is it about Chattanooga that makes this environment so special?
Oh, it's simple. It's where the best wrestlers wrestle. It's the Southeast. I said it. I mean, that is literally where, because every other area in this country gets all the spotlight. West Coast, Northeast, little bit Midwest, not much. Little bit Midwest, Tommy knows, a little bit. But Southeast just gets absolutely no respect. So it being here means a lot more to us. And by us, I mean the Southeast as a whole. And you would think it is. I think people are starting to recognize that with Adam Priest, Manders, Jaden, myself, just Alex Kane. So many talented wrestlers out of the Southeast that I think is what makes this special, that it's here and it's ours. It's really nice.
I like it. Tommy?
Honestly, it's just like the environment, the atmosphere, the TWE arena, or even anywhere down in the Southeast. It's a different vibe, a different feeling. Because like I'm in St. Louis all the time, and there's a couple places in St. Louis, and I've done go over to Indiana a few times, and even Ohio. But like when I go down to TWE, it genuinely makes me excited just to be there. Not even if I have to wrestle. It's just like there's a feeling to it. There's like an atmosphere. At Anarchy, there's a slogan we have. It's called #Feel Something. Because every time you watch Anarchy matches, you feel some type of emotion. And I feel like TWE is like the same way to me. Like, no matter if you're there or whatever you're watching, you're going to feel some sort of emotion. You're going to feel something. Yeah. And I feel pure excitement and joy every time I'm down there. When I said in my speech that, Red Bank, Tennessee is home away from home, I believe that. I truly mean that. Because I can leave St. Louis and be down at Red Bank, at the TWE arena for 2 weeks and feel like I never left home.
Yeah.
So obviously both you guys, huge weekend. But you guys were able to kind of, if you guys had the chance, sit back. What was your favorite match to watch as a fan at this past weekend?
For me personally, and it's not because Tommy's here, it's actually for other reasons that I won't go into. It was the finals for Futures, because that match was like really good.
Very good.
Yeah. I'm happy Tommy won the tournament, and I listened to Matt Griffin earlier talk about MVPs for SCI Weekend. One of my MVPs was Shimbashi. Just showed out. I'm very excited to watch him no longer have a chest after he wrestles Gary J on Saturday, but he stood out like a sore thumb in that entire tournament. And that's no shade on anybody in that tournament. Tommy, you did great. Danny did great. Finesse did great. But there was just something different about Shimbashi. So that finals of Futures was just incredible. So good.
Tommy?
All right, Tom. He said it was easy.
All right. It is night one, Channing Thomas versus fucking Vinny Massaro.
That was good. That was good.
Love that shit. It was the greatest thing. To me, I was like, I don't even care what happens next after this. But in all seriousness, it was that match, and I really like Jamesen versus Gary. That was like for night one. That was so good.
I liked it too.
And shout out to Tiffany, Queen of the Indies, popping in the chat tonight. Good to see you, friend.
Yeah, let's say, Jamesen, what hurts worse, your head or your chest?
My ass after the beating it took.
What an answer. Fantastic.
But honestly, anything Sydney Bacabella did this weekend was entertaining. So, I mean,
1,000%. 1,000%. Yeah, no, that man, he knows how to piss off a crowd and take their money at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And you're wearing yours.
I am.
You just can't get away from this guy.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Congratulations again. We're both just very, very, very proud of you guys. Tommy, we would love to have you back on again soon. Jamesen, you basically know where the front door is to get onto the show. You can catch Jamesen's show, My Kink is Karma, this Sunday at the TWE Arena. Tickets are still on sale. We'll be on IWTV eventually there. What's that?
Tommy's on that show now because someone had to call out. So Tommy is now My Kink is Karma. Tommy is
and I'm not going to play the video. Love it. Okay. Well, yeah. Again, we're insanely proud of you guys. Jay, we've had you on a bunch. Everybody knows where to find you on social media. Tommy, for those that are not familiar with you, where can everybody find you on social media? What else do you have coming up outside of TWE?
So first, Instagram, you can find me at Davis_Tommy_Davis. You can find me on Facebook on Tommy Davis. You can find me at Twitter at Tommy Davis Gent. The next few shows, funny. Next few shows is Friday. I have St. Louis Anarchies, TWE, and then Sunday is My Kink is Karma.
I like it. I like it.
Stuff coming up.
We almost got through the entire fucking episode.
He did it first.
The entire fucking episode.
Look at his screen.
You know what? I don't like it anymore. You know what? No, you just told me to be a professional like not even 20 minutes ago. Okay. I am staying out of it. Okay. I've got my representation up there. I got the belt back there.
Here we go. That's the only belt they're gonna get.
I am gonna find a way to clip that later, just because I really want that picture of him pointing at that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I'll find some way to use that. That's just insufferable. But
look, mine's reversible.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's enough. Jamesen, Tommy, thank you guys so much again. We know it won't be long before you guys are back on the show, and give them hell this weekend.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Super fun. Thank you, guys.
Of course, anytime. Wow. Massive episode. Thank you again to Dominic Stuckey, Matt Griffin, Tommy Davis, and Jamesen Shook. It was an incredible weekend for us. SCI is just one of our favorite times of the year, and I think that we're going to have more people in tow with us next year. So it's shaping up to be a great weekend again. Real quick, before we get out of here, any burning thoughts on Monday Night Raw?
No.
You know what? And that actually, yeah, I'm taking that idea. Thank you, Tiffany. That's what we're doing with it. There we go.
Remember, we can look back on when he eventually wins that Royal Rumble. We can go, we saw him first.
Right.
Anything out of Raw?
Like, it was a fine episode, but there wasn't a lot that was like
anything crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, Braun going off on Roman was fun.
Yeah.
I don't know why every match at SummerSlam has to have a stipulation now. But
it's all about the stakes, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Bayley's going to turn on Lyra.
Yeah. I did enjoy that we got Io and Stephanie teasing that. There still needs to be a definitive winner there. I hope that we get Stephanie and Naomi at Clash in Paris. They teased that a little bit too. He did. Not surprising there. It sounds like there's going to be one more match, I would imagine. Hopefully it's SummerSlam.
Probably SummerSlam,
yeah. I want to see why not.
I mean, they got to fill 2 nights. So, yeah, I mean, it was fine. Again, nothing earth-shattering happened. Just a pretty solid episode. It's tough to top SCI Weekend, man. They knew what they were up against.
You know what grinds my gears, though?
No.
And I don't know if it's because I didn't hear if there was a legit injury to him or not, but we spend all these months, or basically like the last year and a half, teasing a split between A-Town Down Under, and it's basically just we're just gonna write him off, and that's it, and it's just we're done. We didn't even get any sort of blow off to it, so it's just I don't know. That if he's legitimately hurt, then that is what it is, and it's unfortunate. But if he's not, then it's kind of a shit way to end this particular story.
I agree. It was 2 years in the making, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
He's getting babyface pops, so
yeah, he's an entertaining follow on TikTok. Like he's very much one of those guys that you could rally behind. I mean, I think that it was kind of short-sighted for the old man to say, "Oh, that's world champion right there," but he could very much be an upper mid-card guy.
I think he
with the right.
I mean, he's 26. Like,
Yeah,
there's plenty of time for this dude. Like, yes, he could still be world champion. Yeah, I didn't love it. So NXT. Jeez. We get to hear from the TNA Knockouts and NXT Women's Champion.
So here's okay. So before we go on, so here's what I think that it is, and this is because I saw it in a Bleacher Report article, and I'm inclined to agree. JC's one of those talents. I mean, she has been in NXT for 4 years now at this point, and I think it's more of just she's been there too long for me to have any interest in her as a world champion right now. I think that that's what a lot of it is it's just Tony D'Angelo, you had already grown very, very tired of very quickly. And I think that that's a lot of it is that we've been conditioned that stops in NXT, regardless of whether you are fresh into the PC and you're kind of built from scratch, or you're an indie talent that has come over, that you're not expected to be there very long. And she's been there for 4 years. And it's like they've held on to talent too long, especially on the women's side, that they shouldn't have. And they've not done a good enough job finding other qualified contenders on the men's side to go up against a guy like Obafemi, who was already ready for the main roster.
That's fair. That's fair.
Just my 2 cents.
I don't know. I think everybody just wanted Masha to win. I think that's where we are.
I really want Masha to win, yeah.
I think that's where we are. And it's unfortunate it's her, but hey, she's getting heat, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
The Culling will take on Hank and Tank and Zaruka in a mixed tag.
Oh, okay.
Did you remember Hank and Tank are the tag champions?
I did.
I did not.
I couldn't tell you who the number one contenders are, though.
Probably the Culling, I would assume.
Yeah, sure.
Taker will confront Trick Williams.
This is.
I'm good with this, dude.
It's fine. Like I think that they need to use those Taker appearances sparingly because he still has. I mean, I know that he is. I know that he is. And I mean, again, he's another guy that's just kind of like, you're still here. You're still here, and this is kind of the
he could use a little bit more tweaking in the ring, in my opinion. Just a little bit more.
Okay. I mean, and that's fair. It's nothing he can't do on the main roster, though.
He would get lost on the main roster right now.
Before he won the TNA World Title, we were worried about him getting lost.
Yeah, but at least he has something he's doing now.
Yeah, I have.
He's full heel. He's doing everything he needs to do. I just think you pump him up to the main roster right now, he's Carmelo Hayes.
I think that there's more. There's definitely more that needs to be tweaked. I think when it comes to NXT right now, I don't think that while yes, Trick benefits from this Taker rub, it's only going to pop you for so long. Like it's just
did well for Braun.
Yeah, it did. It did, but I mean, I do see why they put the NXT or they kept the title on Trick at Slammiversary because Bound for Glory is coming up. That's probably where I think he's going to lose it. That's the bigger of the two shows to have him get that win. Mike Santana is going to be pissed. Yeah, Bound for Glory is their WrestleMania. This is kind of their SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's where that's back to back then.
Yeah.
Blake Monroe debuts as she takes on Ren Sinclair.
Yep. Easy win for Blake.
Let's say easy win. Come on, be nice. Ricky Saints take on Jasper Troy.
Give me Jasper.
The NXT champion is on the line in a triple threat. Obafemi defends against, God, I always butcher his name.
Yoshiki Inamura and Josh Briggs.
Yoshiki, yes. I was going to get Josh Briggs. Relax. I got Yoshiki.
I'm tranquilo. What?
You're not tranquilo. You stole a championship this weekend.
I did not steal a championship this weekend.
You stole stole somebody else's property.
I did not steal it. It was handed to me.
No, It was not handed to you.
It was handed to me.
I was protecting it, and then you snatched it from me.
I did no such thing.
Snatched it.
That is such an aggressive. What?
Snatched it.
Really?
I tried to protect your championship, Hakeem. I understood that you had a tough loss. We got poked in the eye. There's an issue. There's some cheating involved.
Oh no, Hakeem Young got poked in the eye, and we're pointing out cheating.
Arena for the first time.
Even we have a body of work that shows that Waterpotamus likes to use low blows and just fucking fuck people over when it comes to the Coastal Chaos Championship. Really?
Speaking of that, we have After the Empire tomorrow.
We do. And we will be joined by Coastal Empire Wrestling heavyweight champion Hollywood Hunter James to talk about Tusslepalooza. And this Thursday, we have our friends from Folk Queer returning to the show, as well as MPW standout Brendan Devine. And next week, I can confirm our old friend Adam Bolt will be returning next Monday to hang out with the Wrestling Junkies. So we have a very packed schedule coming up. Thank you to everybody that has joined us tonight. Again, you can find us on X and TikTok at Junkies Pod. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Wrestling Junkies Pod, but most importantly, subscribe to that YouTube channel. We're at 501 subscribers. The road to 1,000 starts now. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your therapist, bartender, dispensary person, sneaky link, situationship, whoever. Just tell them if they like wrestling. Share the love of the Wrestling Junkies podcast. Dad, it's great to see you. Let's do it again tomorrow. That's the podcast Dad. I'm Mr. Cincinnati. You were not Mr. Cincinnati.
Podcast Dad. I love that. I'm changing my name now.
Dad. I am Mr. Cincinnati. This has been the Wrestling Junkies podcast. And until tomorrow, enjoy the grabs. Nailed it.